No. Yes. Do. Oh, yep. Okay, Melissa Ann and Lois are the only ones I have right now. Joyce is here. Thank you so very much. I wrote in a piece of paper. So right now, I have too much stuff on my desk. Golly gee willikers. Well, hello, Joyce. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Guess we'll see what happens. All right. I am going to start off with 3 ohms. Opening prayer. Divine oneness of being, ascended masters and teachers, our own personal guides of overlight circle of light. Thank you for coming in close at this time. Thank you for working with us, working through us as we gather here today to understand, enlighten, and integrate our whole selves. So let it be. Please open to the first page of your book, and we will say together the universal greeting. If this is new to you, well, watch me. I offer you peace. I offer you friendship. I offer you love. I hear your needs. I see your beauty. I feel your feelings. My wisdom flows from a higher source. I salute that source in you. Let us work together. And now we will say together the 9 principles of spiritualism. We believe in infinite intelligence. We believe that the phenomena of nature, both physical and spiritual, are the expression of infinite intelligence. We affirm that a correct understanding of such expression and living in accordance therewith constitute true religion. We affirm that the existence and personal identity of the individual continue after the change called death. We affirm that communication with the so-called dead is a fact scientifically proven by the phenomena of spiritualism. We believe that the highest morality is contained in the golden rule: whatsoever you would others should do unto you, do ye also unto them. We affirm the moral responsibility of the individual, and that we make our own happiness or unhappiness as we obey or disobey nature's physical and spiritual laws. We affirm that the doorway to reformation is never closed against any human soul, here or hereafter. We affirm that the precepts of prophecy and healing contained in all sacred texts are divine attributes proven through mediumship. All right, so a little bit about what we're doing tonight. Oh, thank you, people, for commenting there, so I know you're actually watching. Allison, Veronica, thank you. Hopefully you're able to look at the links I provided in the comments about the shadow and what that is. You know, Carl Jung was credited for coining this term insofar as it being a part of our personality. People often talk about shadow work. And, you know, I think I can sum up my beliefs about that subject in saying, isn't shadow work just the same as healing? You know, you are becoming aware of your wounds and healing them. I just thought of something. One of the advantages of doing this at my home is I can reach over to my bookshelf over here and give you homework. This is a book that helped me a lot called Heal Your Wounds and Find Your True Self, a book that explains why it's so hard being yourself. Yeah, if you're the kind of person who likes to have some kind of framework to work with, this is a really good one. She provides 5 main wounds, the masks that we use to compensate for those wounds, and a general guideline on how to heal them. Yeah, I like that book a lot. Yes, Linda. Okay. So that's where we'll be going for the meditation, is to explore the shadow, so I was looking at the description here, the dark side. Yes. Ha ha ha. All righty. And we're just going to do a meditation for a few minutes. And I mean, you might have a profound or miraculous experience during this little meditation, but to do the work on a long-term basis requires a certain amount of courage. I think it's a fair word to use. There is knowledge, I guess. Like I said, that book. Some people like to have a framework for it. But I think if you just have many people, something else many people have said different ways is your desire to heal needs to be stronger than your desire or your fear to stay the same. Simply put. Okay. We welcome your donations to help us maintain our presence in the community. You may donate via our website, circleoflightstl.org, or through our Facebook page. For those who use Amazon, please consider using smile.amazon.com and choose Circle of Light Independent Spiritualist Church in St. Louis as your nonprofit. Amazon will give us a small donation at no cost to you. We also collect donations for the Southwest Indian Foundation. That reminds me, hopefully you saw the post on our page. I can actually look at it right now and tell you what it was. I just read early this morning I couldn't sleep, and I looked online at thousands of people trapped on Pine Ridge Reservation burn clothes for warmth in the wake of the storm. So in South Dakota, there's this horrible, well, the whole, half the country's under this winter storm the past couple days, and evidently there's some people on this Pine Ridge Reservation, so Native Americans, and they're stuck there. They can't get any the weather's so bad they can't get emergency services. They're going to try and use drones to just like drop supplies off, and the weather was so bad a drone couldn't even make it through there, much less a helicopter or anything bigger. So I think when we say our healing prayer, we'll hold hold them in your mind and your heart, the people at Pine Ridge, and also donate if you can. I'm just going to, please, if you can give money, there's a link to remember.org. It's re-member.org. It's a benefit just for that reservation, and Circle of Light's donating $100. Actually, that's what I'm going to do tonight when I take care of church business. Okay. So, as in the script, we collect donations for Southwest Indian Foundation, but this year we're going to give to this other organization for Pine Ridge because they're in dire straits. But Southwest Indian Foundation, if you're interested, does provide stoves and food baskets to Native Americans during the holiday season. Each year we allocate funds to help them, and if you want to make a donation for SWIFT, just tell us, or like I said, in this case, go to re-member.org, re-member.org, and donate there. Thank you for your donations. All funds received help us in our mission to seek, develop, and teach the knowledge of the relationship between humanity and spirit. The crystal globe displayed here is filled with prayer and energy for world healing. Mother Earth and all her children, everyone is welcome to contribute prayers for world peace and world healing. We invite you to add your energy to this sacred sharing. We will now say the prayer for spiritual healing found on the next page, after which there'd be a short silence for you to softly say the names of anyone that you would like to receive extra healing this week. I ask the great unseen healing force to remove all obstructions from my mind and body and to restore me to perfect health. I ask this in all sincerity and honesty, and I will do my part. I ask the great unseen healing force to help both present and absent ones who are in need of help and to restore them to perfect health. I put my trust in the love and power of God. Current announcements. First one is about the Pine Ridge Reservation emergency, as I mentioned. Second is that next Sunday is New Year's Day, same format. It'll be online only. I'll be hosting it from my home, online only next Sunday, New Year's Day. New Year's Eve, the 31st, which is Saturday, early Saturday morning, we will be in person at Circle of Light at 4025 Wilmington Avenue in South St. Louis, where we will be celebrating Universal Hour of Peace, aka World Peace Day. And we'll do a meditation and activity for peace there at the building. And if the weather's decent and people want to, we'll go out for breakfast afterwards. It's a Saturday morning. A prayer over the offering. Divine oneness of being that man calls God, in all of your manifestations, thank you for filling these donations with your divine light so they may do the most good possible, so mote it be. That brings us to the message portion of the service. Please actively listen to each message. As these come from Universal Source via our guides, they may be tailored for the individual, but they deliver wisdom to the whole. Please address questions about messages to the message bearer after the service. To welcome each of our spirit workers, we sing together to raise the vibration of our circle. We view the word God as a universal term for deity rather than signifying any one particular path. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, for your benefit and for mine, I'm not going to sit here and sing by myself. I will say 3 ohms and get into the messages. Looks like I have Allison and Linda. Veronica. Okay. Let me adjust this chair. There we go. All right. Squeaky little chair. I'm inspired to do a mantra specifically for spirit contact. I'm just going to say it a few times. Radha Swami Deva Devi, Radha Swami Satnam, 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 Radha Swami Deva Devi, Radha Swami Satnam. Thank you very much. I'm Reverend William. I'll be working tonight with Sarah, Mikael, Thundercloud, Ellen, Medivin, and Arcturus. Allison, Spirit's encouraging you to update the way you present yourself. They're showing you with these old-fashioned is like even before my time. What do you call those big bloomers? Okay. It was like, I guess that would be like an undergarment. So now clothing I see as symbolic of how you present yourself to the world. Okay. So they're encouraging you to go to the world naked. Not quite. What they're encouraging you is like they're showing these old-fashioned bloomers. And what they're saying is like release. How would you say that? Basically, don't worry about what other people want to see. Be yourself. Wear what's comfortable for you. You don't have to it's not a what do you call it, like runway fashion show. It's not a fashion show. There's no competition. Just wear what's comfortable for you. Present yourself as authentically as possible. Linda, they're showing me these homemade chocolate chip cookies coming out of the oven. I could just about smell them. Oh my gosh. Okay, two things. you have, if we were here in person, I would ask you about this, but what spirit show me is you have spirit contact. Well, maybe you're not aware of it, but you have spirit around you. Like, I mean, like loved ones who have passed on. Um, and there must be like a memory that if that's associated with these cookies coming out of the oven for you. But also, uh, symbolically, this speaks to, um, again, a certain degree of authenticity, or in that, um, oh, okay, well, I got you. This is about embracing the sweetness of life. Um, be honest about what you want, and when it comes, accept it. Uh, like the reason authenticity came to mind again was because of this, like not worrying about what you think you should consume or accept. Uh, do what's right for you, and to hell with what other people think. Big smile. Joyce, sometimes when we think about our personal history and the generations that came before us, it can be dark. It can be sometimes difficult to explore that and think about it without feeling the pain. Think about what our ancestors went through to, for instance, like to get to this country and live a life they want to live and so on. It can be pretty heavy. Okay, so what does that have to do with the shadow? What they're saying with this, Joyce, is there is a difference between righteous anger that motivates you to do something versus just being pissed off. So if you see this, if you see your emotions as righteous anger that like motivates you to make the world a better place, well then let it motivate you. If not, just let it go, please. Veronica, Veronica, they're showing you get on this horse. I don't know if you remember. I just remember. I'm seeing this scene, and I remembered it was used in a movie called Young Guns. Get on your horse, and go, regulators, let's ride. So somebody's got to take the initiative here, Veronica. Somebody's got to be the one to say, "All right, we're a group." Um, like, you know, what do you call that? Like fairness and equanimity and democracy and all that stuff is nice, but it comes to a point where somebody needs to lead the freaking group. So get on the horse, find a direct, not just find, determine where you want to go and freaking go there. You know, you don't always have to wait around for a vote. Okay. All right. Lois. Lois. Where are you? Okay. Um, really what they're showing here is self-care is self-love. It's not the only part of self-love, but self-care is definitely, for you, and expression and demonstration of self-love. And they really want you to integrate that into your everyday life, not just special occasions. Like self-care is self-love every day for Lois. Melissa Ann. Melissa Ann. All right. Yeah, I know the honey connection. They use a song, it's a super old song that has the word honey in it, but um again, this connection to the past, this connection to the past. You know, there's some old saying, I can't quite remember it. Oh, sometimes rules are maybe made to be broken. Yeah, like so there's these like what they're showing me is like Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, these different like uh well-intentioned organizations. They have like rules to live by, whether it's like again like the Scouts or 10 Commandments or whatever. But sometimes you have to just get stuff done. And I don't mean in an impatient way. I mean like if you sincerely believe and feel that this action is 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 a productive part of your personal and or spiritual growth, then do it. Period. There's no like, no matter what these rules are you grew up with. Okay. All right. Anybody else? I think that's it. Okay. All right. Well, okay. Thanks, guys, for your feedback. Having a hard time with this little. Here we go. Okay. All right. Looks good. All right. Well, thanks, guys. Thank you for allowing me to stand between these two worlds. All right. Meditation. The dark side. Here we go. All right. I'm going to chant 3 ohms just for myself here to change gears. Thank you for being here. As we still our minds and bodies for this inner experience, find yourself in a place and position conducive to meditation. Give your body permission to relax. Let all the cares and concerns of the everyday world float away like bubbles. If any of those things are truly important, they can come back when we're done. If they're not important, they can keep on going. As your body relaxes and your mind stills, allow your attention to turn inward and further inward and further inward. Feel your higher self coming closely and your guides in spirit touch in with you. Very good. As your mind becomes free, your heart at ease, and your body relaxed, you find yourself walking towards a house. Notice what this house looks like. Do you immediately define it as your own house? Is it familiar? What does the environment around you and your house look like? Is it sunny? Is it dark? Is it pleasant, unpleasant? Notice your feelings as you approach the house. Would you call it a good feeling? Enter the house. Observe. Is it what you expected? Is it furnished? Are there people there? What are you attracted to? Where does your attention go? It seems that you might quickly identify things that need to be fixed or changed, and that's okay if you want to do that. You might be inspired or directed or drawn to the uninhabited, empty, or dark places here that would benefit from your light. Use the light of wisdom to look into darkness. Remember to be a good observer. How does it feel? What do you see? What do you hear? Continue to notice what you're drawn to. Does shedding the light completely work in that room? Or just get started? You might be drawn to another room or another place in the house. You might be drawn deeper, that is, into a deeper understanding of what this room is about, what it means to you in your life. Does your journey into this house, is it all completely new? Does it bring up memories? Is it a little bit familiar, a lot familiar? These are all things to explore. And we give this meditation to you knowing that you can come back and do it again and again as needed. Because we know that this is a process. It is a process of transformation, change, the magic of alchemy. You may already be noticing that things aren't nearly often things are not nearly as scary as they seem once you shine a little light in there. Remember that you are free and able. You have the knowledge, you have the ability to do this whenever and however it suits you. And deep down inside, you know that until this is actually healed, your growth can only get to a certain point. How you heal it is totally up to you. With that knowledge, that insight into your process of healing and enlightenment, we ask you to bring your attention back to your body gently. Find yourself filled with a desire to heal and to understand, to know beyond a shadow of a doubt who you are and what you are. So now you are ready to bring your attention back to your body. Cause yourself to be engaged into the world again. Thank your guides and teachers and higher self for being here. Cause yourself to, again, be fully and complete in the here and now. All the way down to the soles of your feet, out to your fingertips, up to the top of your head. And when you are ready, please open your eyes. Hands got a little cold. All right. Closing prayer. Unified in eternal oneness of being. Thank you for showing us our oneness, our unity beyond our personal selves. Thank you for helping us to become more whole and complete and in alignment with your higher will. Thank you for enlightening our individual and collective path henceforth as we go from here. So mote it be. Thank you all for being our circle of light. You can sing to yourself, let there be peace on earth. I don't really want to do a solo. Oh, well, look at this. Somebody commented, Merry Christmas from Pakistan. I have a prayer request. Today is Christmas in Pakistan. We have no food. We also want to celebrate Christmas. Well, I will certainly include that in my prayers. And I think the people here that I know, they will too. If you'd like to comment how you found us online, it just seems like a miracle in and of itself. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right, Maham Noor. Thank you for commenting here. And thank you for being a part of our circle of light. In fact, let me just do this right now. I'm just being inspired to do this right now. Unified oneness of being that man calls God. In all of your manifestations, in all the ways that you touch us here on earth and beyond, thank you for being with this person and their family and their loved ones. Fill them with your divine light and bring that light into physical manifestation in the manner of food and sustenance. Bring to these people your earthly abundance. May they all walk in the light, and may they all be blessed by knowing your presence and their own wisdom, and may their material needs be fulfilled now, so mote it be. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all for being here virtually. And Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.